Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner is a New York Jet!
Swaggy Sauce Gardner.
I love Sauce. I love his tape. I love his press technique. I love his confidence. He has everything you want to see in the position. And I think Robert Saleh in this scheme is perfect. It's a hand-in-glove fit for him, man.
Garrett Wilson.
It's Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets have just got two big-time playmakers!
I believe that Garrett Wilson is going to be the most impactful rookie receiver in this class. And I think we see Zach Wilson play like he did the last 6 games of the year, times 10, and have a phenomenal second season.
Wow, you think? Yeah! Yeah! Let's Jermaine Johnson!
Brees Hall, running back, Iowa State.
Brees Hall, oh my God, they got him! They went offense. They went with the best running back in the draft. Jeremy Rucker, oh my God! The Long Island native is a New York Jet! J-E-T-S, Jet! Let's go!
Yo, what up, man? Shout out Jets Media. This is the guy right here, man. Y'all stay tuned. Get with it.
Appreciate you, my man. Big season. Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and we got some unfortunate news to talk about in today's video and live stream. So we find out this morning from Robert Saleh the news that Duane Brown has officially been ruled out of the contest against the Baltimore Ravens this Sunday, kicking off at 1 p.m. at MetLife Stadium. Now, this was anticipated, but now it's confirmed. But we find out who will be playing at the tackle position for the New York Jets. We got the player in George Fant, who had a phenomenal season last year at left tackle, moving back over to his spot on left side. And Max Mitchell making his NFL debut at the right tackle position. So, definitely not the best news about the New York Jets because we're down 2 tackles to start off the season. Mekhi Becton was supposed to be our right tackle entering your number 3. He's done for the year. We replaced Mekhi Becton with signing Duane Brown, a Pro Bowl tackle who's been durable throughout his entire career, but you're still making a risk with signing a guy who's 37 years old, and he goes down with a shoulder injury that he sustained in Monday's practice. Now, this is definitely not good news, but at the same time, there could be a positive spin on this, guys, and I'm not just saying that. George Fant goes back to the side that he was dominant in last year in pass protection. And we also get an opportunity to look at what we got in our rookie, in Max Mitchell. Now, I'm not expecting Max Mitchell to go out there against the Baltimore Ravens and look like the best right tackle we've seen and have a dominant game. But this could be a really big opportunity for the rookie to prove to be potentially a long-term piece on this offensive line. Now, I'm looking at the big picture here. I'm not really looking at week 1 right this second. I'm looking at Max Mitchell getting an opportunity. And as Robert Saleh used the word baptized in the NFL, because the best way to accelerate your growth in this league as a rookie is to get real game experience. So if Max Mitchell goes out there and say Duane Brown lands on the IR, which is very likely for him to miss a minimum of 4 games, say Max Mitchell goes out there and he looks solid at right tackle and he stays healthy. George Fant's at left tackle where he was dominant in last year. All of a sudden, the Jets potentially could have found a long-term solution at the right tackle spot in Max Mitchell. They could have. I'm not saying that's guaranteed, but this is a good opportunity to see what the rookie's got. Now, yes, it is devastating to think about we lost a veteran guy who we're paying a good amount of money this year in Duane Brown, and we're down Mekhi Becton. So we're going into this game basically with our backup quarterback and our third-string tackle. That's definitely not what you want. Definitely not what you want. Why is it only the New York Jets that cannot go into week number 1 with the healthy roster? I know that not every team is healthy, but it seems like the Jets are the only team that gets injured at the most significant positions, the quarterback and the offensive tackle spots. 2 premium positions, can't stay healthy for the love of them. So, guys, if you're just tuning into the show, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. We got 45 people tuning in live with only 10 likes. So please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button if you did not already. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. We're going to get into the chat to hear your guys' thoughts of this injury news, get into our thoughts of what's going to be happening on Sunday against the Baltimore Ravens. How can we possibly pull off the upset? Because definitely is going to be a tough game for the New York Jets to come away with the victory. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's see what's good. Richie, what's up, my boy? What up, Landon Islanders? What's good? What's good? John, what up, man? NY Jets, Florida. What up? Defense, bring the violence. Oh, yeah, R&R. That's how we're going to get this dub, potentially. Yeah, boys, we're going to get cooked this Sunday. Cougar Tamer, Zach Wilson is not confident. RKO, probably best intro in all Jets YouTube channels. Thank you, RKO. That means a lot, man. Jets should play your opening right before they take the field. Get pumped. Yeah, so they could see me screaming, yeah! Yeah, Jermaine Johnson. I was going crazy that whole draft weekend, as you guys see. What's up, Jay-Z Jeff fan? What's good? Defense is going to unleash Sunday. NYJ Maddie knows what's good. The key to the victory is the defense, man. Max at right tackle, how we feel about that, we'll see, man. Max Mitchell is that dude. Relax, peoples. We got this. I love the optimism, and then we go to Mo Dean. The cynical Mo Dean, since he's joined the channel. 30 Ravens, Jets 3. Why I knew this was going to happen. Yeah. Positive news about the Jets. Ronnie Staley is most likely not playing for the Ravens, so it's even ground. That's true. Time for Carl Lawson to eat, baby. Let's go, Carl Lawson. This is your time, making his Jets debut. Both missing tackles, and our defensive line is better. Yeah, man. Luckily, our defense is healthy heading into this game. That is a very, very good thing. Because last year, the defense was ridiculed with injuries. What up, Ness? What's good, my man? What's up, Gangrene? Great member on the channel. Appreciate you. Jets forever tuning in. Jets blowing out the Ravens. We're more talented. All right, Jets forever. Calm down a little bit. But I love you, bro. Quarterback and left tackle, the obvious draft needs next year. I'm not going to say anything about that comment. But getting into what this means for the New York Jets in week number 1 and for the beginning of the season, we find out that Zach Wilson's done for at least the first 3 games. We find out that Duane Brown is a potential injured reserved candidate, which means he can miss up to 4 games, potentially even more. Because shoulder injuries are not what you want from an offensive lineman. So we're going to be down Duane Brown, and I said it to start off the stream. This could be a good opportunity to see what we got in Max Mitchell. The problem is he's definitely going to get destroyed on a couple plays. He might have a couple reps where he looks good and shows his potential, but we cannot expect Max Mitchell to go out there and be consistently good. Now, another good thing that we need to realize, I think 4 out of the 5 Jets offensive linemen are solid, man. We cannot forget about Laken Tomlinson here, everybody. We cannot forget about Elijah Vera-Tucker entering year number 2, folks. We simply can't. 4 out of the 5 offensive linemen, I think, are good. George Fant at left tackle, I got so much confidence in that man. Laken Tomlinson, Pro Bowler, yes. Got confidence in that man. Connor McGovern, he's not the greatest center in the world, but he can get the job done. He's an average center in this league. Elijah Vera-Tucker at right guard, Pro Bowl potential. So if you're telling me we're going into this game with 4 out of the 5 offensive linemen that are sure good players, 3 of them being established vets with a young player in Elijah Vera-Tucker in year 2 with the rookie and Max Mitchell on the right side, I think that's something that we can handle. The Jets need to make sure they establish a run game early and protect Joe Flacco, and it's going to be up to that offensive line. Now, the big disadvantage that the New York Jets have in this game is the Ravens are one of the best defenses against the run. So if that's the case, Joe Flacco is going to have to throw the ball a lot if we cannot establish a run game early with Hall and Carter. If Hall and Carter are doing nothing all game long, then all of a sudden, Joe Flacco's got to start slinging that rock. He's not going to be able to sling the rock efficiently if there's no protection for him because that man is a damn statue and he cannot evade pressure. If there's interior pressure in his face, he's done. I'm sorry, but we cannot rely on 37-year-old Joe Flacco to move around the pocket and make magic like Zach Wilson can. That's Zach Wilson's superpower. And can we just talk about last night's game real quick? Because the NFL kicked off last night. Buffalo Bills, Los Angeles Rams. Did anybody else just get so pissed every time Josh Allen is just getting literally destroyed? I mean, Josh Allen is a monster, and he's getting his body thrown around like a rag doll. He's a powerhouse. I understand that. He's 6'5". They don't make quarterbacks that size. Stiff arming people, putting his shoulder down, 5 different Rams picking him up, slamming him to the turf. And I'm like, how can he just take all these hits? And we have a quarterback in Zach Wilson who just makes a football move to just make a cut, and his knee fucking. Oh, sorry. Don't usually drop F-bombs, but I just did because I get pissed. And the Zach Wilson makes one cut and his knee buckles and it gets a torn meniscus. Like, come on. That was just drove me crazy. And it's so frustrating that Josh Allen is what he is. But at the same time, the Jets can only worry about what we can control, and that's in our own organization. We need to make sure that we can absolutely close the gap in this division, man. The Buffalo Bills, they're the consensus favorites in the division. They're the consensus favorites in the AFC. They're the consensus favorites to win the Super Bowl. That makes me sick to my damn stomach. But this season's about closing the gap within the division against the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. That needs to be the absolute utmost potential. Luckily for the Jets, Zach Wilson is going to be healthy for the divisional games. We want Zach Wilson to be able to verse the divisional games, not Joe Flacco. We need him to be able to go up and do that. So the reason why I brought up last night's game, it just frustrates me that they have a quarterback in Josh Allen who can run all over people and just get tackled 40 times a game and just get no injuries. And the Jets have a quarterback that has athleticism in his own unique way, not power like Josh Allen, but athleticism to make people miss in the open field. He gets a non-contact injury. Bro, whatever. Can't dwell on the past. Let's focus on the now and focus on what is ahead of us with this New York Jets football team against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, the one advantage that the New York Jets do have in this game, the defensive line against the Baltimore Ravens offensive line. So, you know what the key to victory is Sunday? And I said it in my flight preview stream yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. And it's obvious. You can say this is the key to victory for every game. But the defense, the only possible way the Jets pull off the upset, the only possible way is the defense to take over this game. We cannot rely on Joe Flacco to win us this game. If the defense can set a tone early, stopping them, playing more physical than them, punching them in their damn mouths, playing with that all-gas, no-break mentality that Robert Saleh has been preaching since he's entered the building, flying all over the place, getting to the quarterback, forcing Lamar Jackson to throw the ball into traffic, ripping the ball out of the air and creating turnovers, punching people in the mouth like Quan Alexander did against the Giants, forcing turnovers. That is how we win this football game. The defense is how we do it. As Yoda says, win we will. Win we will if the defense steps up. Because the offense, they're not going to light it up. I don't have confidence in the offense to put up 25, 30-plus points. I got confidence in this defense because they're stacked right now in terms of health. They're revamped. We got a brand new team right here. Last year, Carl Lawson went down before the season began. LaMarcus Joyner went down in week number 1. We had, the defensive line was healthy, but our corners is not nearly as talented as today. With Sauce Gardner set to make his rookie debut. With DJ Reed set to make his Jets debut. With safety Jordan Whitehead to make his Jets debut. With Quan Alexander. We absolutely revamped the secondary one offseason. That is the key. Robert Saleh, guess what? You're a defensive-minded guy. I know you're the CEO of this football team, and you're not just focused on the defense. But this scheme that you're implementing here, it needs to be proven to work in today's NFL. Because this scheme has been around a long time, and a lot of offenses know how to expose it. So how can Jeff Ulbrich and Robert Saleh be creative enough to stop an offense that has a lot of talent, specifically Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews. Rashad Bateman is a very talented young receiver. That's the only weapon that scares me at that wide receiver room. The running backs, J.K. Dobbins is going to be banged up. Mike Davis, the veteran back there, can definitely get the job done. But Mark Andrews or Lamar Jackson are the two guys we have to stop. Can we hold the Ravens to under 20 points? Is that possible? Are we able to create a turnover and set up our offense with good field position? Can we win the special teams battle? Could we give the Jets good field position? When we punt the football, is Braden Manning going to actually have a good kick? Good punt. Is the punt recovering team going to be able to stop them? Is the kickoff return? Can Braxton Berrios break one loose? There's so many different outliers in this game, man. And I genuinely believe if the Jets win the game on Sunday, it's going to be because the defense stepped up, because this defense is healthy, they're revamped, and they have a chance here. CJ Mosley, coming off a phenomenal individual season last year with 168 combined tackles. Quinnen Williams set to break out this season with a healthy Carl Lawson, with John Franklin Myers being that versatile menace he is on that D-line, with Jermaine Johnson making his rookie debut with Michael Clemens as well. We have hitters. There's no excuses for this defense, bro. None. Nada. Contain Lamar Jackson, which is so much easier said than done. That man's going to run all over us. Force him to throw the football. Throw it. I dare you, Lamar. Throw it to the perimeter. That's where we win. Throw it to Sauce's side. That's where we win. Throw it to DJ Reed's side. Have some nickel blitzes with Michael Carter II. Force Lamar Jackson to throw the football in the pocket. And I like our chances. If we allow Lamar Jackson to evade the pocket and scramble and break down plays and just run all over us, we're doomed. If we allow Lamar Jackson time in the pocket to just torch us over the middle with Mark Andrews, we are doomed. That's my game plan defensively, man. They have to get to Lamar Jackson early. They have to set a tone. They need to sack that guy. They need to hit him hard. And they need to set a tone that this New York Jets team is a different mindset, because we are definitely outcoached in this game. John Harbaugh is a seasoned coach. He is a Super Bowl winning coach. He is a phenomenal coach. I got so much respect for John Harbaugh. You know that his game plan is going to be excellent. How about you, Robert Saleh? What's your game plan going to be? We got talent. Guess what? You can nitpick Joe Douglas, but he did his damn job this offseason. Joe Douglas did his damn job by acquiring talent and acquiring depth. Now, Robert Saleh, Mike LaFleur, Jeff Ulbrich, it's your time to do your job. Because talent does not win you football games. Sorry to tell you guys that. Coaching, execution, scheme. That's how you win football games. The talent helps. Not saying talent doesn't help. Don't twist my words. But you can have the most talented roster in the league, and if they're not all connected, intertwined with the game plan, understanding where they need to be, understanding the X's and O's, wanting it, having a sense of urgency, playing with energy. That's how the Jets need to come out there against this Baltimore Ravens team. Now, we talked a lot about the defense. Let's switch over to the offense for the New York Jets. Joe Flacco. I have a lot of confidence in Joe Flacco to be able to be precise with the football and get the ball in the playmaker's hands. The one thing I have confidence with Joe Flacco in is being able to be accurate and decisive with his reads, knowing where the ball needs to be. Knowing where the ball needs to be. Joe Flacco, getting rid of the ball quickly needs to be a priority. Giving the ball to Elijah Moore in space needs to be a priority. Giving the ball to Carter and Hall, even if it's not the run game, in the passing game, needs to be a priority. That's where it all needs to happen. That's where it all needs to happen. Dinking and dunking, if that needs to be the case, you do it. How did Mike White have the legendary Mike White game, everybody? You guys remember? That was scheme. Talking about coaching, I just went on a tangent about the coaching staff. Mike LaFleur deserves a crown for that game that against the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike White did a good job executing the game plan, but the game plan from LaFleur, the dinking and dunking. I mean, Michael Carter had 14 targets in that game in the pass attack. That's how you keep the defense on your toes. You give your playmakers an opportunity to make something happen. And guys, guess what? This is the best Jets football team we've seen in so long in terms of playmakers around the quarterback. We all understand that. So it's up to Joe Flacco to be that floor general. You don't need to put your team on the back and just win us this football game and become a superhero. That's not Joe Flacco's role right here. His role is to give the football to the playmakers in space and allow them to make something happen. Give the ball to Braxton Berrios on a screen pass. You saw what he did against the Giants in the preseason, taking it to the house. Give the ball to Elijah Moore on the outside, make something happen. Give the ball to Garrett Wilson, his rookie debut, because that man, that rookie, is special. Garrett Wilson is a special talent. Give him the ball. Make sure that Hall and Carter are a pivotal part of the game plan, and as well as Conklin and Uzama. Getting to the offensive line, which is the focal point of this video, another good thing is Tyler Conklin and Uzama are exceptionally well at blocking, especially Conklin, who's one of the top pass-protecting tight ends in the league. So you put Conklin next to Max Mitchell on that right side in pass protecting, that's going to help. That's going to give Flacco a couple more seconds, which is a positive. So I got confidence in Fant going back to his natural position at left tackle. I can't say I have confidence in Max Mitchell yet because he hasn't done anything. He's a rookie. He has to prove himself. He's going to get beat, guys. He's a rookie. We cannot expect Max Mitchell to be out there dominating every single rep. But what we want to see from Max Mitchell is show the flashes on certain reps of excellent pass protection, opening holes in the run game, showing the ability to develop your game. He's going to have a penalty potentially, maybe a false start, maybe a holding. That's okay. We got to be able to understand the reality of the rookies. This Jets offense needs to move the football, play turnover free, establish a run game, and just be precise, man. Joe Flacco, 1, 2, 3, step back. Elijah Moore's open for 4 yards. Give him the ball. He picks up the first down after the catch. Now, it seems simple the way I'm saying it, but I do think that this is the most talented this team has been, the playmakers-wise, to the point where all we need is a quarterback that can be able to be precise and accurate, getting the ball into the wide receivers and the playmakers' hands in time, in space. It's also up to LaFleur to scheme guys open. Get creative. Let's see Braxton Berrios moving east and west in these motions to help out the offensive line depth. Let's get them confused. Let's give Braxton Berrios a lot of room to get creative here. Let's pull some trick plays out of our sleeve. You got to be able to keep the Ravens' veteran all-pro stack defense on their toes, man. That's the reality, yo. The Ravens' defense stacked against the run. Revamped veteran all-pro filled secondary. How are we going to be able to move the ball against this defense? It's by running and getting the ball in your playmaker space. Also, I would love to see Joe Flacco take a couple of shots deep down the field. I got confidence in Elijah Moore to be able to beat someone deep. I got confidence in Garrett Wilson to beat someone deep. I got confidence in Corey Davis to be able to understand where to be. Because Corey Davis is going to get a lot of targets. So that's really where we're at right here. Injury front is disappointing. Injury front is 100% disappointing. The Jets are the only team in the NFL going into week 1 with a backup quarterback starting. Only the Jets. Only us. But it's all good because I'll be at the game and we're going to make a statement and the defense is going to go out there screaming. Michael Clemens, what's good? Swallow Lamar Jackson. Demolish that man. Quan Alexander is going to pop another player, fumble. Can this defense come out punching them in the mouth? We have to set a tone early. I'm hyped up. Jets football is in 2 days. I got a wedding tomorrow. I can't drink at the wedding because I got to drive and I got to go home early to make sure that I can get up for the game on Sunday. Everyone's staying overnight out east. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm going to MetLife Stadium. Congratulations on the wedding. But I'm not staying there for 2 days. I'm bringing my ass back home tomorrow night, sleeping, waking up early, headed to MetLife Stadium with Jack, bringing my Blackstone, cooking up some eggs on the Blackstone in the tailgate, meeting some of you guys, potentially going to try to do a live stream. I don't know how I'm going to pull that off, but I'm going to try, see if I can get Wi-Fi in the parking lot. So this is going to be a fun weekend, everyone. Let's go. I know that Joe Flacco starting is a little buzzkill for some. I know that Duane Brown being injured is a buzzkill for some. But the Jets have a lot of talent on this defense to be able to take over the game. If they can go into the fourth quarter with a one-score game, anything could happen. And as Robert Saleh said, he's excited to see who's going to be the players to step up in that fourth quarter to win us and close the game out. Who is it going to be? I think it's going to be like Elijah Moore. I think Sauce Gardner is going to be that closer for us. Maybe not right away, but down the line, one-on-one, I like our chances with Sauce. Who's it going to be on the D-line? Remember against the Bengals, it was Shaq Lawson that did it. But that crazy interception we had late in the fourth quarter, Shaq Lawson picks off Burrow. I mean, that's the reason we kind of won that game. One of the reasons. In the fourth quarter, the defense needs to make a play, create a turnover, get to the quarterback. Let's go, baby. I'm ready to go. I'm amped up. You guys should be too. What exactly is wrong with Duane Brown? He has a shoulder injury that he sustained Monday in practice. Don't know the extent of it. We'll see. How do we stop Lamar Jackson's option plays? We got to run a contain on him. We have to be aware of him keeping that football and having designed quarterback runs, having designed plays dedicated for him, RPOs. I mean, there's a lot of things the Jets defense needs to be aware of here. Unleash Michael Clemens on Lamar Jackson. That will make him think twice about running. I would love that. Michael Clemens seems to be a fan favorite right away, and I am all for it. I'm absolutely all for it. The key to this game, everyone, is the defense. Getting to Lamar Jackson, punching him in his damn mouth, sacking that man, forcing him to throw the ball when he shouldn't be, and picking that thing off. Can we get a pick six? Is that too much to ask for? Can the defense get a touchdown? I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen, man. The Jets can win this game. Is it going to be easy? Absolutely not. We are a heavy underdog for a reason. Heavy underdog for a reason. But we got talent on this defense. It's up to the coaching staff to put a proper game plan for them to execute. Steven says, hey, Richie, I have a feeling that Max Mitchell just might ball out. God knows we need it. Guys, obviously we do not want to see our veteran Duane Brown being down and injured. But if Max Mitchell slides in, this is a perfect opportunity for the New York Jets to see what they got in their young rookie. Because the coaching staff has been glowing about Max Mitchell. Ever since Mekhi Becton got injured, Max Mitchell had a lot of opportunities to play in training camp and get a lot of reps. And he's way ahead of where they expected him to be in his progression this early in his rookie season. So the Jets are high on him. That's why they're starting him over Connor McDermott. So if Max Mitchell goes out there and shows his potential, man, that's a very good sign for the Jets long term. Such a good sign long term. So there's going to be a lot of fun things happening on this channel this weekend and, of course, throughout the week. recapping the game. Be live Monday for 2 hours. I'm going to take you guys into live calls. I'm going to have you guys come in. We're going to debate on what happened. Hopefully, we're celebrating a victory Monday. Hopefully, we're talking about a competitive football game, what went wrong. Hopefully, we're not talking about a damn blowout. Because this boy is not going to be happy. And none of you guys will be happy either. And we'll all be gloating together. Guys, if you did not hit that thumbs up button, please do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. We got a lot of people in the stream right now. 114 with only 40 likes. Please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button if you did not already, because Jets season is coming. Drew says, everyone's so negative on Jets Twitter. Give Flacco time somehow. This team has all the talent and skill positions. The defense is great on paper. Excited for Carl and Sauce, etc. Excited. I'm excited too, Drew, and you're 100% correct. Listen, man, the negativity from Jets fans, I understand it, but it's just not me. It's just not my blood to like put it out there, because you put out negativity, it spins around and it, comes back, and negativity finds you when you bring out negativity. And then I know the reality, the Jets have sucked for 10 plus years. Why wouldn't we be negative? It doesn't mean you have to be negative on social media and just be so pessimistic about everything. That's just my 2 cents. But I agree with you, Drew. You got to go into the season with an open mind. Don't have high expectations. Don't set yourself up. Don't set yourself up for disappointment by creating a false expectation for yourself. But at the same time, you don't have to be negative and toxic. Going into it, like, the one thing I'm seeing on Twitter right now is just like, come on, bro. Like, Robert Saleh's telling the fans he's excited. Robert Saleh today talked to the media. Everyone, I know you love tailgating, but head into the stadium early. You want to hear the JETS chants. I want you to sing the national anthem. And everyone's like, yeah, screw you, coach. How about you win some football games? Yeah, he's trying to win football games. He's just connecting with the fan base. It's just the toxic fans. It's whatever. That's what happens when you're a losing franchise for as long as we have. So hopefully we can turn the page and we become positive. Right? Is Lamar playing? Yes, he is. He is not extended. He's betting on himself, which is wild for the Ravens side of things to not extend that, man. I don't think the Jets could have gotten a better opponent to truly see how good the front seven really is. I want to see how we do against the run. Yeah, man, the Ravens have the best running attack in the league. Calais Campbell is one of the best at stopping the run. It is going to be a dogfight in that trenches. So, very good test for the Jets. And even week 2 is going to be a big test. The Browns are very good in the trenches. I know they got Jacoby Brissett, and that quarterback doesn't scare us. But, dude, their offensive line, their defensive line is why the Cleveland Browns are a pretty darn good football team. Hey, Richie, if Stanley is out for the Ravens, I could see Lawson destroying Lamar Jackson. Yeah, so Staley being out is huge as well. The cast is better this year. Solid, and the rest of the staff needs to show it. We can win with a backup quarterback. So much talent now versus last year. Very, very true. Richie, yeah, man, I know. I mean, the Ravens definitely have a lot of players on defense to be worried about. Perfect time for Lamar to hold out and force Baltimore's hand 2 days before opening day. Well, Lamar's not holding out. He's betting on himself. He's still playing. We don't know how long Brown is out for yet, Alex. But Saleh did say the IR is likely. It's possible. Is there a chance Lamar doesn't play? No. He's going to bet on himself and try to ball out to up his price in the offseason. Because they're done with negotiations until the offseason. Who's going to cover Andrews? Michael Carr II, Quan Alexander, Quincy Williams, CJ Mosley. Hell, even bring Bryce Hall out there if you have to. I mean, you got to be able to cover that guy. I want this front four to be like the one I watched as a kid. Bring back the New York Sack Exchange. I'm down. I wish. I'm late, but I feel you about Josh and Zach, but it happens, man. I was a 240 lineman in high school, had the same injury the same way, non-contact. Yeah, I mean, it's just the unfortunate stuff, you know? Like, it's just like, I know it's a football injury, it's common, but like, why us? Why us? Always. It's always us. We got to kill his price by smoking him. I hope so. Give Flacco a simple game plan. Hit short passes. He's better than Mike White. So same play as the Bengals game. We got this. It's true. It's true, man. Similar game plan against the Bengals, dinking, dunking, and we have even more playmakers to execute the game plan than we did last year. We got Hall. Guys, Breece Hall, if you open holes for Breece Hall, you give him the ball in space, that man can take the ball to the end zone every single time he touches the football. That's how talented Hall is. Michael Carter, he's going to really shock people this year because there's so much hype around Hall, which is warranted, but people are forgetting about Michael Carter. Who's going to cover Andrews or their wide receivers, and who do you think they should have him cover? Well, Sauce not going to cover Andrews unless he lines up on the outside. Sauce is not going to move inside. He's going to stay on the perimeter on that left side of the defense. Please stop Andrews, Lamar, and Likely. I need Breece to break a couple TD runs. Let's hope for one at least. Right? We need to get Breece in the end zone in his rookie debut. There's a lot of hype around him this season, man. A lot of hype. Guys, it is here. Football season's here. I'm amped up. You should be amped up. Smash that thumbs up button for your boy if you're pumped for the Jets game on Sunday. We're going to shock the world. Did you hear them talk about the Bills' defensive front rotating most in the NFL last season? Do you think the Jets' front will take over that this season? And how do you think the front will do this Sunday? Yeah, I mean, the Jets are going to be rotating. They're 10 deep there. They got so many heads on that defensive line that I'm excited about, and they're going to be rotating so many guys in. But we need these guys to actually step up. Last year, want to know why the defense sucked? We couldn't get to the quarterback. Got to get to the quarterback. I will be at the game Sunday. I'll be tailgating. I got a Blackstone. I'll be making some eggs, some hash browns. You know the vibes. With my guy Jack. Be at the Jet Lounge tailgate, and I'll be sitting with Damian Woody and all the Jet Lounge people and all the Jet Lounge people and all the content creators. Oh my gosh, bro. What is this? My guy. Oh my gosh, dude. Bro. Dude, this means so much, dude. You have no idea. You're ridiculous. Thank you, man. All I ask, Jets fans, just calm down. We are out here getting upset saying we are done and haven't played it down yet. Instead of saying, screw you, coach, let's join him. It's Jets football season, and we know we are going to rock the house on Sunday. Instead of getting mad about Brown, let's get Max hyped up. Root for Flacco. Let's get this dub. This is the greatest donation and greatest super chat in terms of what he just wrote I've ever seen. Mutt Vials, my guy. Everyone give my guy Mutt Vials a huge dono hype in the chat. Spam that man, Mutt Vials. You're awesome, bro. I get emotional right now, bro. This means so much to the channel, bro. This means so much. A $399.99 super chat. You sent me a $99 one on the draft, and I thought that was crazy. Now look at this one. Thank you so much, man. I mean, we got to talk about this super chat for the remainder of the stream because this is crazy. And don't even look at the money. Look at what he said. Everyone read this over and over again. This is the positive energy that I'm talking about that we need to head into the season. I'm going to read it again. All I ask, Jets fans, just calm down. We are out here getting upset saying we are done and haven't played it down yet. Instead of saying, screw you, coach, let's join him. It's Jets football season, and we know we are going to rock the house on Sunday. Instead of getting mad about Brown, let's get Max hyped up. Root for Flacco. Let's get this dub. This is what I'm talking about. This is the exact mindset that this Jets fan base needs to have. Instead of pouting and whining and just throwing negative shit all over the place, root for the guys. Support them. You got to support them through this adversity. Duane Brown's down. It's unfortunate. Instead of dwelling on it, let's hype up the rookie. Let's give this guy some energy. If you give out positive energy out there, the universe gives you back. It's how life works. If you go out there and just have a pessimistic attitude towards life, not even just football, I'm talking about life in general, it's going to come back, man. Spread love. It's what it is. That's how you get through life. By being a generous human and putting others ahead of yourself at times, like Muttfields just did right here. So, Muttfields, I cannot thank you enough for this, my guy. I can't wait to see you week 5 at Jets Media Day. I can't wait to see you next week on the AFC East Roundtable so we can celebrate a Jets dub and a Dolphins L together. But listen, bro, this donation just goes so much to the channel. You have no idea. I can't even explain how much this means to the channel. Gee, thank you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Because not only is it the donation that's amazing, but I love what he had to say. I love what he had to say, man. Why go into the season with a pessimistic attitude? And I'm going to say it again. I'm not here to tell you guys to make your expectations super high, that the Jets are going to dominate the Ravens, that everyone's going to just destroy Carl Lawson 3 sacks, Joe Flacco 3 touchdowns. That's not what I'm saying. Do not set the standard and not set the expectations high, because that's going to set yourself up for disappointment. What I'm trying to tell you, what Muttfield is trying to tell you right here, is you go into the season with an open mind. You root for your players. You root for the coaching staff. Things might not be going our way on the injury front, but if you dwell on it and just allow yourself to attach to that negative energy, your mind is going to be confused and your mind's going to be absolutely overtaken by that negativity. And then bad things start happening around you. I'm connecting football to life here. I'm not just talking about just football. So go into the season with an open mind, root for the coach, be a supportive fan. Instead of going on Twitter and going on social media and bringing everyone down. Yeah, coach, why don't you win some football games first? Yeah, I want him to win football games too. And guess who else wants to win some football games? That man himself. You think he is not trying to turn this thing around? So let's go into the season with an absolute open mind and understand that anything can happen on any given Sunday. This Jets football team has a lot of talent. Let's do it. Muttfields, do you want to join the stream right now? Come on, let's go talk about this positive stuff that you're talking about. I'll give you the link right now if you want to join the stream. Muttfields actually joined the AFC East Roundtable Patreon, and that you get to join as a live caller. And he did that, and he was roasting Tua. It was hysterical. It was so funny. Guys, if you're not familiar with the AFC East Roundtable, you have to watch it every single Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. The channel's down below in the description. I represent our New York Jets, and there's 3 other YouTubers that represent the Dolphins, Bills, and Patriots. And we go live every single week at 7:30. And now we do a new segment where everybody gets to come in and debate. And Muttfields came on and was repping the Jets. You guys got to watch that, man. Coming in with vengeance, screaming at the Dolphins fan, telling him how bad Tua is, calling him the Dallas Dolphins. It's so funny. It's so funny. All right, Muttfield said he can join. He's at work, but he's going to take a lunch break. You don't have to join, man, if you don't want to. But I'll send you the code. Join anyway. Because how can I not get you on after this donation, bro? Like, are you kidding me? I didn't even know you can send in this type of donation on YouTube. I didn't know it was possible. All right, I just DM'd it to you on Twitter, bro. So if you want to join in, talk some football, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Bro, we got a lot of fun things to be excited about on Sunday. A lot of things to be excited about. My guys joined the stream already. All right, let me change my camera. Yo.
Yo, what's up?
Hold on. Let me hold on. I can't hear you. It's my
I
end.
can't.
Change my speaker real quick so we can hear him. All right, I think I got you. What's good, bro?
Y'all can hear me?
Yep, can hear you fine, loud and clear.
All right. I don't know, my camera's freaking screwing, so I'll just leave it like this. Screw it.
What's
But
good, man? I mean, thank you for this donation, bro. That means so much. You have no idea. This came out of nowhere. Like, you have no idea how much this means to the channel, bro. Like, and what you had to say here is everything I preach. And it's what all Jets fans should be reading this over and over again. I absolutely love it.
Nah, anytime. I gotta support my guys out here, especially in the Jets game, of course. But nah,
Absolutely.
it's true though. Every season we walked in there. All right, who are we taking with the top 5 pick? We're going 4-12 again. All right, who are we taking number 2? Who are we taking number 1? Like we already walk in there with that mindset already. It's like ever since Saleh and Joe Douglas came in, I talked to one of my friends about this though, and I'm like, yo, 2020, it's gonna change. And he got on me because we went, I think it was 2-14. And I told him that's how it had to start. You had to start with a complete teardown. It took Joe Douglas, I would say maybe a year or a year and a half to completely revamp this team. Not just revamp it, just to get everything on Mike McCagan gone. You know what I'm saying? The only guys left is who? Quinn Williams and Nathan Shepard?
Yep.
That's really all that's left. Everything
I know.
else is on Joe Douglas. Let him work. Injuries happen also to every single team. Like, okay, you gotta just come in there with the next man up. Don't sit there and already quit on them. Because I feel like if this year that if people are already walking in with that type of mindset, then we're just gonna be at the bottom of the 5 again, and we won't get out of the rut. We're just gonna be stuck down there. We're gonna be stuck as the laughing stock of the league when we know we're not, and we're trying to go up there. But it's not just from the top or from Woody Johnson all the way down to the players. It's the fans too, because you keep walking in there thinking you're going to do terrible. When no, you need to go in there with an open mind. You got to look at the bright spots. Okay, this year, yes, we're on our George Fant's our starting left tackle, and we're on our second string right tackle, and Zach Wilson's out.
Yep.
Everyone forgets that Zach Wilson. Everybody thought on Twitter he was done for the year. That was it. It's over for him.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. I keep reminding everybody, this is like I had 48 hours of my life, and we all did, thinking that Zach Wilson's done for the season potentially. So the fact that he's not and he's coming back by week 4 is a blessing.
complete blessing. I was at my friend's house watching the game, and even though we won, I said, I don't care. I said, you know what happened to Zach? That was it. That's all I need to know.
Yeah,
but the point was that we know now it's at least a 4-week, like a 4, maybe 5-week injury. Okay, that's fine, but he's coming back. Flacco, has he played like he did though when he was in the Super Bowl? Of course not. He's a little bit older, and he's a pocket quarterback, but he's still an NFL quarterback, which I'm pretty sure 99% of Jet fans have never touched the NFL. So whenever they like that, though, I'm like, yeah, these guys are on the field for the reason. He has talent. Let's see what he can do. And now he has weapons. He has young weapons. Let him work with it. Breece Hall, Michael Carter, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis, everybody. Let him work with it. And he's not staying there as the franchise quarterback. He's going to be there for 4 weeks. That's it. And Zach returns. And he's going to be a lot better. He's going to have a better mind of it. And he's going to take us even further. But the whole thing, though, with us, though, is like, why are we looking down this? With Mekhi Becton? Okay, yeah, he got hurt. That dude is a big – I'm pretty sure he's me, you, and maybe I would say TD together in weight. Guarantee you that's him. He's just a big man. So it's going to take him a while to heal. That's all it is.
I know, man. I mean, the whole Becton situation is really unfortunate. But listen, You brought up a great point. Joe Flacco has what it takes to facilitate this offense at a high level because all he needs to do is to be a facilitator. We're not relying on him to do anything big. We want him to get the ball into the playmakers' hands and stuff. And I feel like Joe Flacco is a capable quarterback to do that. My only problem is Joe Flacco, I don't have a lot of confidence in him if there's pressure in his face, which is why this offensive line absolutely needs to protect him. So what's your confidence level in this offensive line with Max Mitchell at right tackle, Fant going back to left tackle, Lincoln making his Jets debut, AVT at right guard? So what are your thoughts of the offensive line now?
The interior line, I have no issue with him. I love Lincoln Tomlinson. Connor McGovern's good when he has people around him. That's every center, in my opinion, in the league, or most centers, most average centers. And AVT is an up-and-coming guard who played very well. George Fant played well on the left side. That's where I wanted him from the beginning when Becton was returning. I'm like, I wanted Fant on the left side because he played better. Why am I going to throw him on the right side where he was a little bit worse? That's my opinion. And Max Mitchell came in when we drafted him. Yes, it was a fourth-round pick, so I'm not expecting to go out there and be Mitchell Schwartz or something from the Chiefs. Absolutely not. But if he shows he can play well and he's getting better, plus Saleh said that, he's a little more ahead than what we're looking at. I say let him go. Let him play. Let him show. He's got to learn eventually. So let the kid learn.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it could be a blessing in disguise. Obviously, we prefer Duane Brown out there as the veteran, former Pro Bowler. We all know how great of a player Duane Brown is when he's healthy. But this is giving Max Mitchell an opportunity to see if we got something here. Because unfortunately for us, the tackle position for the long run is not looking too good. George Fant's not extended yet. We have no idea what's going on with Makai's health. And Max Mitchell is our new tackle that we're hopeful to develop for the long run. And Jets fans need to realize that he's going to get beat a little bit in his debut. But what I want to see is him to be able to string over a couple of reps of showing the potential of protecting for Joe Flacco, opening up holes, because this is for the long run for Max Mitchell. Having 4 out of 5 good offensive linemen, sign me up.
Exactly. If he shows that he can play the game, especially he's not by himself, he has 4 other guys there that can help him out as well. If he starts a little bit struggle, though, fans play both sides. He can probably go talk to him. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be an issue during the game to show him something. Like, Calais Campbell's coming in, though, and he gets a little bit better on the outside. It's like, okay, how can I be in a better position to do that? That's why you have coaches there. You have veterans there that can teach you. That's all that is. And
100%.
Again, he's a rookie. We're not expecting him to be out here and say if Calais Campbell's on his side the whole game. We're not expecting him to lock him up. Heck no. I'm not expecting that. But you have AVT, though, that can help him. That's the point. Let the kid get out there. Let him go out there with some confidence, especially from us, because we're sitting there already saying, like, okay, it's over. Fans back on the left side, though, which I'm pretty sure most Jet fans, I'm going to guess in this chat as well, would rather have him than on the right side, just from the way he played from last year into 2020. And let the kid play. This O-line has some Pro Bowlers, but they're also young, especially on the right side. They're young.
Yeah, we got a year 2 player in AVT, and we got a rookie in Max Mitchell on that right side. So the offensive line could potentially look good in the long run if Max Mitchell can pan out. What's your thoughts of the defense? Do you think, because I personally think the defense is going to be the reason why we win this football game. If we do, I think there's no way we win this game if the defense lays an egg. I mean, that's obvious with every football game this season for the Jets. But when it comes to the reality of Joe Flacco and where the offense looks injury-wise, this defense is healthy. There's no excuses on the defense. They're stacked up with talent all the offseason with DJ Reed, Sauce, Whitehead, you name it. And their defensive line is ready to go. So what's your expectations for this defense against Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews and the Baltimore Ravens?
Before I jump on that, though, that's the other thing, too. This defense is healthy. Last year, we had our biggest guy, Carl Lawson, out for the year. Everyone's forgetting that, I feel like. We had major injuries on the defense, and we're coming in completely healthy. If you're telling me right now that all I had to worry about was 3 injuries, yes, so 2 of them are very key injuries. But if I rather take the 3 total injuries there than what we had last year, I will take this year in a heartbeat. Because they're all not long-term or out for the year. Because, like I said, the quarterbacks come back and everything like that. But nah, Ron Staley's out, right?
Yeah. And
Carl Lawson's going to eat up that left tackle. Carl Lawson's going to be on that left side. He's going to eat him up. I'm expecting at least 2-3 sacks.
So Lawson. We got a donation from Andrew to get to real quick, $5. Appreciate you, Andrew. Max Mitchell was able to block down on Fletcher Cox in the preseason. He's going to be fine. Run Brees and Carter. Yeah, I mean, Max Mitchell definitely showed up in that preseason to really show that he has potential. And also, Saleh said that Max Mitchell is way ahead of his progression and his development because of the injury to Mekhi Becton. He had an opportunity to play more because he got up with the second team, even played with a first string in that preseason game against the Eagles and stuff. And then he's saying run Brees and Carter. What's your expectations for Brees and Carter against one of the best defenses against the run in the Baltimore Ravens?
It's going to take a little bit, though, but I would think, though, together, they're going to have between 90 to 130 rushing yards. That's together, because I believe they're both going to get equal carries, so they're going to see what they both can do. And for like reception yards, I would expect that edge to go a little bit more to Carter. Because at least in my opinion, though, I feel like Michael Carter is a little more of a receiving back as well than Brees Hall. Brees Hall could be like that bull you can go downfield with if you want to.
Yeah, I agree. I think if we can get 90 to 130 yards on the ground between those two players, that's a good day. Also, we need to make sure that if the run game's not working, like you said, you got to rely on these backs in the passing game because they're so talented. Carter's definitely the better passing back. We saw him in that Bengals game, 9 receptions, just absolutely going all over the place. But Brees Hall, you got to give that. Like, if we give Brees Hall the ball and he just has nowhere to go every single time, like, that's the worst case scenario. Like, we need to make sure when Brees Hall gets the football, we're blocking for him, or it's a screen pass and he has a lot of space to work with. Because you give that kid some space, he can take it to the house anytime the ball's in his hand. We have not had a home run hitting running back like Brees Hall in so long.
I feel like the last time we had that was like LaDainian Tomlinson. Even before that, it was like Curtis Martin.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, every time we had a running back, you know, Chris Ivory once broke some loose long, you know, and he was our last, fun fact, Chris Ivory, the last Jets running back to get 1,000 yards, which was 2015. Pretty crazy. I think Hall has the chance to get 1,000 yards, but we'll see because he definitely will be splitting a lot with Carter. So it's going to be a big test for this running game because I don't really see this offense working if they don't establish a run game. Because if they stop the run consistently, how are they going to be able to move the ball down the field? Like, Joe Flacco's really got to be able to step up if that's the case, which is why it's such importance to establish a run game early.
Right. That's how it's won, though. If you can get 3-4 yards running the ball every play, it's a good day. It's that simple. That's just how football is. Because you can't turn the ball over if you don't throw the ball. You can't.
No,
so
that's
just run the ball. You have 2, 3, 4 fresh backs just rotating like that. You can do that. But we can't just rely on that, though, because then they'll just put 7 in the box and they'll just blitz you the whole day and it's all plugged up. Establish the run, though, establish the run, but just don't hold back, though, the receivers just because it's Flacco being quarterback, not Zach.
Yeah, I agree, man. I feel like Flacco has it in him to get rid of the ball quickly, getting rid of the ball into space. I do think if there's one guy in this offense that I'm expecting to have a big day, it's Elijah Moore. You know, the one game last year where Joe Flacco started, Elijah Moore had 11 targets, 8 catches, 141 yards, and a touchdown. And we hear Joe Flacco compare Elijah Moore to Steve Smith in the training camp, and you see Joe Flacco looking his way a ton. So what's your expectations in Elijah Moore's first game of year number 2 against a pretty experienced Ravens secondary?
I think he's going to do good. I can see him getting like between 6 to 8 catches for about $103, maybe a touchdown. But the thing, though, is that Marlon Humphrey's coming back and Marcus Peters coming back. But correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they both tear their ACLs or something? Like, aren't they both coming off fresh ACL tears?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's I forgot the exact injury, but they're definitely both coming off injury seasons because the Ravens got ridiculed with injuries last year, which scares me because the Ravens were bad last year and people are just writing them off because their injuries, I think, is the reason why they sucked. This year, they're pretty healthy for the most part. So that's why their defense can be a little revamped. They got the new safety, Kyle Hamilton. They got a big free agent acquisition in the safety room as well. So Elijah Moore is going to have to really step up. And I got all the confidence in the world in Elijah to do just that.
He's a star and he's going to show it. That's what you got to do. You got stars that come into this league. You got to test them.
No, it's 100%. And I feel like, you know, Corey Davis, he might not be a guy that Jets fans are expecting a lot out of, but he needs to be reliable. Like, he needs to be able to get open. He's the only big body receiver out there besides Denzel Mims, obviously. And I think a big X factor, too, is low-key Braxton Berrios. I think Berrios is going to be so heavily involved in this offense more than people think with the jet motions, east and west motions, just being able to be creative in that. He just gives LaFleur an element to open up the playbook for trick plays. So I think Berrios is a big X factor as well as the tight end positions. I mean, this entire offense, it's like so revamped and it's so refreshing that we have playmakers. So it's just up to Flacco to just get the job done, man. So what is your score prediction? What's your final score prediction? If you can bet the score and you win a lot of money, if you get exactly correct, what's it going to be?
Let me think. Because I had scored before. Then once you said it like that, I'm like, I know, and I got to change it. Let me think. I'm going to say 24-21 New York on a Greg Zuerlein field goal.
At the buzzer.
Yep.
In the fourth or in overtime?
Fourth.
All right. You heard it from yourself. 24-21 New York Jets. Greg Zuerlein at the buzzer. Oh my gosh, if that happens, bro.
I'll be at the game on Sunday. The entire stadium's going to lose its mind.
I'm going live for a week straight if that happens. I'm not turning off the live stream. We're going to be live until the Browns game starts on that next Sunday. So,
that would be fun.
Bro, I appreciate you tuning into the stream. I couldn't thank you enough for this donation, bro. It means so much to the channel. I'm excited to potentially see you on Sunday. If not, I'll definitely see you on week 5 for Jets Media Day. Good luck in Jets Media Fantasy this week as well. Anything you'd like to say? Because I'm about to end off the stream here, my man.
Just 2 things. First, whoever's got Cooper Kupp in our league, really? Yeah, dropped 32 on me already?
Oh, you got
30. Yeah, whoever has Cooper Kupp, I'm playing him. He dropped 32 on me. I was like, come on, man. Like, you're already putting me in a bad spot. And the other thing,
ridiculous.
All I gotta say is just keep a calm mind, look into the season positively, and just come on Sunday, y'all, with some energy. We got like 78,000 people coming, bro. The whole stadium should be vibrating. That's it. That's really what needs to happen.
And we need to be vibrating until the end of the game because I was there at the home opener, bro. It was vibrating. Not going to lie. The energy got sucked out after the first quarter. I heard boos. I heard same old Jets, and I wanted to just –
Same. I was there too.
happen.
Trust me. My friend wanted to leave in the third quarter. I was like, nah, bro. Don't even think about it.
I know, bro.
I will sit there the whole game. I don't care if we lose 70-3. If you want to go home, take an Uber. I don't care. Because that's how much I did not want to leave that game.
Same.
You're going to be there with the Jets Lounge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to be.
You're sitting at the hangar?
Yep.
Oh, word. I'll see you tomorrow. I mean, Sunday, whenever it is.
Yeah, Sunday.
All right, bro. I'll see you on Sunday. Can't wait for that.
All right, later.
Appreciate you, bro.
Guys.
Let's go, Jets. The one and the only. Sending in that crazy donation But the more important part about that super chat was not the donation. It was what he had to say, is what I preach on my channel all the time. It's always what I preach. We're going to put it on the screen one more time and read it out loud. All I ask, Jets fans, just calm down. We're out here getting upset, saying we are done and we haven't played it down yet. Instead of saying, screw you, coach, let's join them. It's Jets football season. And we know we are going to rock the house on Sunday. Instead of getting mad about it, let's get Max hyped up. Root for Flacco. Let's get this dub. Couldn't have said it better myself, bro. Couldn't have said it better myself. So, guys, if you can help me out to get to 100 likes before we end off the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. We got 74 likes with 121 of you guys tuning in. So I know there's some of you watching that did not hit that like button, and I know there's also some of you guys that's watching that already hit the like button. So thank you for those that did, and for those that are about to, thank you so much. That means a lot to the channel. We are going to be live. Maybe I'll try to do a live stream tomorrow morning, but don't quote me on that because I do have a wedding to go to out east for my friend's sister. Also, on Sunday, I'm going to try to go live from the tailgate, but that's no promises because I got to figure out the equipment. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Let's go into this with a lot of energy. If you're showing up to MetLife Stadium, I want your voice to be gone by the end of the game because that's what's going to happen with me. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning into the chat. Appreciate each and every one of you guys doing everything you possibly can to support this Jets Media channel, man. We're inching close to the next goal of 13K subscribers. So tell your friends, tell your family, head to the Jets Media YouTube channel, subscribe to your boy. I'd greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's go, Jets! This might be the last time I'm talking to you guys before the game. Woo! J-E-T-S. Jets! Come on! Woo! Love you guys. We're going to have a great season. So thankful to be part of this YouTube channel. So thankful to be connected with each and every one of you guys. It means a lot to me. I love you guys so much. I love the Jets so much. Joe Flacco, get it done, baby. Revenge game. Make a statement. Robert Saleh, Jets defense. It's all on you. I'm looking at you, Robert Saleh. I got confidence in you, brother. Got confidence in you. Let's go, Jets. And I'll catch you guys at MetLife Stadium. Peace out.